I'm attorney Nick Alcock. I'd like to speak with you a little bit about what you should do if you are pulled over for a DUI. Now, if you're looking at this video, it's very likely that you've already been pulled over, but I'm going to give you kind of a general idea as to what the police officer was looking at when you were arrested and how that can affect you, positively or negatively. So out of the gates, I can tell you that whatever's going to be in that police report is going to seem like it's a fantasy. I can tell you that most people, when they get arrested, they think that one thing has happened, and then they read the police report and they're like, wow, that is not what happened at all. That's unfortunately just the way things work. It isn't a situation where, well, you were impaired by alcohol, so you don't remember what happened. It's just that police officers are very, very good at writing police reports designed to get convictions. I'm not saying that they're lying, but I'm saying that they're very good at writing a police report in a way so that when the prosecutor gets it, they're going to have all the evidence in a row. What's the evidence for a DUI stop? 1, what was the bad driving? Were you weaving? Were you speeding? What was the reason for the traffic stop? If the reason is linked to impairment, such as weaving or wide turn, then that could be used against you in trial. Speeding is not so much an indicator of impairment. A lot of people speed, they're not impaired at all. But zigzagging all the way over the road, crossing multiple lanes of traffic without signaling, that type of thing is more of an indicator of impairment. When the lights came on, how long did it take for you to pull over? Where did you park? How did you park? How did you look when the police officer approached you? Did you smell like alcohol? Bloodshot, watery eyes? Were you able to talk without slurring your speech? All those factors will make it into a police report. Even fumbling for your driver's license or having a hard time finding your insurance documentation, which I would have right now a difficult time finding in my car. I think it's there, but I would have to probably look through it a little bit. Those things all used against you. I'm going to make it very, very simple. If you get pulled over, just have your act together, have your documents ready. There's usually a little bit of a delay between when you get pulled over and when they approach the car. Get your driver's license out, get your insurance information out, registration out, boom, there it is. You don't want to give the police officer more evidence than they need. So, for example, officer's gonna say, how many drinks did you have? You say, officer, I think I'd rather speak with an attorney than answer that question. You can always do that, and it can't be used against you. Officer pulls you out of the car, wants you to do the field sobriety tests. You don't have to do those either. So you can always say, you know what, before I really do anything, I'd like to speak with an attorney. And you might feel like, oh, that's like I'm admitting something. No, you're not. It's your right. And believe me, anybody who has an attorney on retainer, someone who has a relationship with an attorney, would say, I want to call my attorney. But you don't need to have an attorney. You just need to say it. Once you say it, pop, that ends the investigation. The officer's got to make a determination. Do I arrest this person or do I let him go? So most of the time, they're going to arrest you. They're going to take you down to the station. They have to give you an opportunity to speak with an attorney before they pull your blood, or before they make you blow into a machine. So you should be given that opportunity, unless doing so basically creates some type of unreasonable delay. And most of the time, a couple hours, police officers got plenty of time to give you a phone book and people still use the phone book, but they give you a phone book and they give you a phone and they say, go ahead and call an attorney. Once that's done though, they can always get a warrant to pull your blood. And if that happens, if you refuse, your license would be suspended for a year. So if you say, no, I don't want you pulling my blood, they call up a justice of the peace. They say, hey, this guy he looks like he's drunk and we want to pull his blood. They say, okay, that's fine. They pull the blood. It doesn't really work that way, but that's kind of how it really works. It's very rare for a judge to say, oh, no, you can't get a warrant. So to recap everything, what I can tell you is every case is different. The investigation starts immediately before the lights are even on. When in doubt, I want to speak with an attorney. My number, 602-989-5000, 602-989-5000, free consultation. I would be more than happy to help you out. Thanks so much.